You're seeing this video and you're looking at moving and or relocating to the Wichita, Kansas area. You want to know the good, the bad, everything in between. Make sure you stay tuned. Continue watching this video. Hey everybody, this is James McGrew with ERA Great American Realty. You're getting ready to go through the pros and cons of living in Wichita, Kansas. Before we get into that, if you got any questions, feel free to reach out. I love doing this stuff. I love helping, whether that's phone call, text message, email, DM, carrier pigeon, smoke signals, whatever you got to do to reach out. Make sure you reach out. Do me a solid like, comment, subscribe so you know when we are pushing out the new content. So let's get into it. The pros, the cons of living in Wichita. So here in Wichita, we're smack dab in the middle of the heartland of the country. The cost of living versus the average is quite a bit lower. I can't tell you how many times I've talked to somebody, whether they're out in New York, they're over in California mainly. We've had people down in Texas as well, just bigger places further away. You start sending them houses, you start talking numbers, and they're so surprised just what they can get for their money. And it puts a smile on my face and makes me chuckle. You know, I can get how much is this house costing me? This would cost 2, 3, 4 times this where I'm from. Yeah, well, you know, you can come here and you can live quite comfortably and not necessarily have to spend a whole lot of money. Sounds like a win-win to me. So number 2 pros, I would say the commute for the most part, obviously, you know, weather permitting, construction, you know, traffic, all that. You can get where you need to be relatively quick, 15 to, 25 minutes, kind of standard. 30 minutes is pushing it, you know, if all the stars align. But I remember talking to a former coworker at another job, and he came from New York, and he's like, you country people have no idea what a commute really is. This 15, 20-minute stuff, this is nothing. I used to have to get up 2 hours early to take the subway to go to work. So, I mean, we're really kind of spoiled for the most part. You kind of take it for granted. But, hey, it's nice. You don't have to, you know, for the most part, you don't really have to sweat the drive. So, on to the next. So, the third, people are truly friendly. I don't even know why I looked at my list on that one. People are truly friendly. You know, you're coming from these bigger cities and you get these friendly people near you. Your first thing you're thinking is, oh, great. What do they want? What do they want? I mean, for the most part here, people are generally friendly. You know, it's not hard to make friends around here. You know, if you're not making friends around here, you're doing something wrong. Super friendly. A lot of people would give you the shirt off their back, help you if you need help, whatnot. Super friendly. Not a bad thing. So we'll get into the cons. Like I had stated previously, with the cost of living being quite a bit lower, the flip side of that is, against that national average, a lot of your jobs around here are going to pay less. So, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You take the good with the bad, but, you know, just something you need to know. It's important. So we get on to the next, construction. And wait, Abe, I hear you. You're improving the infrastructure around here, and that's a con? No, it's not. It's just how they go about it. Some of the companies around here, like, they'll get that bid to do that job. They'll get started. And instead of focus on that particular task, they will go out and procure more business. So some of these projects are taking quite a bit longer than they probably should. But I mean, so like here, smack dab in the middle. If you're heading east, you're heading west. Kellogg. It might also be known as 400, US 54, but Kellogg. It took them 10 years to get that done. And I mean, it's awesome now, but I mean, come on, really? You know, and don't get me started on the side streets. You know, you'll go down a street and don't even realize it. Oh, hey, you know, we're over on, say, Webb Street up north, over northeast. Construction. 21st near Hillside. Construction. Down south, 47th Street, in between, or over, what is that? Over by Hydraulic. 55th down that way. 63rd down that way. They're doing construction, you know. Ultimately, it may affect your commute. So just keep that in mind. So next off to the weather. Summertime, it is hot. Wintertime, it's cold. Around here, the spring and fall seem to be getting shorter, at least that's my opinion. I mean, we've had our share of crazy weather. We've had the crazy hot weather where we're under the heat advisory. People are warning you about heat strokes and whatnot. And the total polar opposite of that, 20, 30 below. People are worried about busting pipes, getting frostbitten, being outside, you know. We've had our share of crazy snowstorms. We just recently had a whole bunch of rain. People are worried about streets getting flooded and basements getting water and whatnot. So, I mean, if you're not a fan of that crazy, unpredictable weather, the extreme highs and lows, this might not be the spot for you. Just saying, so you know. We'll throw you a little bonus tip if you're coming from one of these other big cities on the cons. We have some awesome bars out east, out west. Mainly the ones that I kind of frequent are our downtown area, whether it's Mort's Martini Bar, the Anchor, Pump House, Norton's. There's a ton of them. Great places. Whether you're getting food, getting drinks. I mean, you know, good service, good food, good drinks. But if you're coming from a bigger city, you know, you're used to being out later, you know, closing shop at 1:32 in the morning, that might not be fun for you. That might get old pretty quick. You know, just if you're a night owl, you like the nightlife, you know, that's something you just need to keep in mind. But it just is what it is. Anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate you checking out our video. If you have any questions, reach out, DM, text, call, email, pair your kitchen, smoke signals, whatever you got to do. I love answering questions. I love helping. That's what I'm here for. Do me a solid, like, comment, subscribe. We will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.